That
Wow.
people should laugh on their own?
No, that they if you're gonna be on a funny thing, laugh on it. Don't press like, press laugh.
Wow.
Oh, I agree. Press
Yeah,
laugh.
yeah. No, don't press. Don't be on it. Just leave it alone.
Wow.
Yeah, you be you. Sign in. How many times do I have to sign in? Let me sign in.
Hey, 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 hey.
Cool beat.
You like that? It's Club Nouveau.
Cool.
That's the new Club Nouveau beat.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
If I knew then what I know today wouldn't hurt this way. Love can be such a painful game when two hearts don't feel the same. I know I hurt really deep inside, although men know I've lied to me. Deborah, show. Yeah. So we gotta wait for everybody to get here so we can. Show. Hey DL. 1580 KBLA, the JK Show. The JK Show. 1580 KBLA, the JK Show. Okay.
Hey,
So we got about 5 minutes before we're starting. Um, the show starts at 6 o'clock. If you guys haven't been here before, we give people a time to start. It's a 1 hour show. Um, it will be very interactive after the show. We don't during the show, during the taping, because Mike is uh, recording it. I don't interface with the audience until afterwards. Hey Becky.
KBLA.
Hey little Becky, you are the man, little Becky. You know they call John Becky man.
Really?
Yeah. Hey Crystal. when he was a kid. They used to tease him because he used to wear girl socks. So they used to call him John Becky Man.
I wear girl socks every now and again, even still.
Do you?
Yeah, I turn them inside out,
Mm.
and then they're just socks.
No, they're not. They're girl socks turned inside out, Mike.
Hello.
Girly boy.
5
That's what
minutes.
they call you? Mikey is a boy and girly boy. Mike, did you ever have a fight? Did you ever have a fight growing up? Mike? Where did Mike go?
He's here. He
went
chooses to go silent a few minutes before you start. I don't know what
No,
he might be
he went.
testing or doing something.
He went somewhere. Hey, Francis. Hey, Janet. Hey, Mo. Hey, Crystal. Hey, John. Hey, DL. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Christy Graham. All right, we got a few minutes. All right, you guys. We are getting ready for the show. We are getting ready. Getting ready for the J King show. Let me see. I need to talk to you about the situation with my daughter. Okay, after my show taping. I will call you.
1 minute.
Okay. All right. Hey, Emac, how you doing? Mike, are we doing 12, 12, 9, 4, 4?
Yes, we are.
Doing? So 12, 12, 9, 4, 4. Okay, you guys. Hey, Stephanie. How you guys doing? So we are going to be taping this show in a minute. And as you guys know, I tape the show. And then if you guys want to say something or write something after the show, I will read what you hey Sean Rayford. Sean hey Dwayne, I will read what you guys write. But and especially if it's something that's relevant. But in the beginning, I do the show. Mike is recording the show and then he will edit it. And so there will be two 12-minute portions. Hey, Larry Brooks. So we'll do one 12-minute portion, take a break, and then we stop. We do a second 12-minute, then 9, and then 4 and 4. All right. So the first section we do is for 12 minutes. Mike, you ready?
I am ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Have a great show, Jig.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is. I hope it's good for you. My name is Jay King. Welcome to the Jay King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. We have a good one for you today. Today, we're going to discuss how to change and broaden your mindset for success. How to change and broaden your mindset for success. We're going to find out what a mindset actually is. What is a mindset? And how do you get them? And how do you change them? How do you grow outside of it? Those are the questions we're going to answer today. We're going to give you some actionable strategies. We're going to give you some real life examples, and we're going to tell you how to measure your progress. I'm Jay King. I am the president and CEO of the California Black Chamber of Commerce. I am the creator and leader of the group Club Nouveau. I do a radio show on KDEE 97.5 FM in Sacramento called The Traffic Jam every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. And then I do a morning podcast on jkingnetwork.com called Kings in the Morning. And that's from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I'm happy to be here at KBLA Talk 1580. This show plays on Saturdays and Sundays, different times. So I don't know what time it would play. But I will tell you this. If you want to listen to any of my shows, past, present, or future, download the iHeartRadio app. iHeartRadio, go to your app store, download that app, and then search for The Jay King Show and follow it. And you can listen to some of my past shows. You can listen to some of my recently recorded shows, and you can listen to this show and other shows in the future. So thank you all for being here. And this is a great conversation for me because it's not just a conversation I'm having with you. It's a conversation I'm having with myself on how to change and broaden my mindset for success. Because as you live and you start to do things and you start to develop and you start to grow, you can either become complacent and get kind of lazy and lackadaisical, or you can push yourself beyond where you are right now to greater heights. And a lot of that has to do with mindset. And if you want to know the definition of a mindset, it's simple. It is a mental attitude or mental inclination. It's your fixed state of mind. So if you know somebody who is always negative, who never believes anything is going to happen, that is their mindset. That is their fixed state of mind. If you know somebody who's always upbeat and the sun is always shining no matter what, that is their mental attitude, their inclination, their mindset, their fixed state of mind. And what we're going to work on today is how to make our fixed state of mind one of positive growth, one of possibility, one of visualization. And all that happens when you decide you want to change and broaden your mindset. Now, changing your mindset might mean leaving some family and friends behind because some people don't want to change. They want to be what they are in their old age as they were in their middle age, what they are in their middle age as they were as a young adult, what they are as a young adult as they were as an adolescent. And if you want to have a wonderful life, you have to want to change your mindset. And the first thing you have to do is embrace a growth mindset. You have to embrace it. You have to believe that your abilities and your intelligence can be developed through your hard work and your dedication. And you also have to recognize that your abilities and intelligence can be hampered with no development if you don't dedicate yourself to wanting to be different and change. If you aren't a hard worker, some people thrive on being lazy and having other people do things for them. That will not help you broaden or change your mindset. So it has to be something that you believe in, something that you believe will help your abilities, something that you believe will help you become more intelligent, something that you know is going to make you have to work hard. And then you have to be open and ready for it. You also have to set clear goals for this shift that you're going to make, for this growth that you believe is going to be necessary for you to enjoy a full and vibrant life. So you have to break down your long-term goals into short, actionable steps. So let's say you want to you want to have this business, you want to start this business, but um and you're changing your mindset. You don't want to work anymore. You've worked for people all your life, and now you believe that your abilities and your intelligence can be developed more and more, and that's why you're doing this business. And so you're doing the hard work. You're creating this business plan. You got a business plan. You have you're putting all the tools in place. Um, but now you got to set a goal. And let's say that you're ready to open the business, but you don't have everything in place. So that's why it's important that you take your long-term goal and then you break it down into short, actionable steps. Sometimes people want to do something and they want to do it too fast. They want it to happen overnight. They want everybody to jump in on it. That's not how it works. You know, um, Sometimes it's even practicing. And let's just say, I'm just going to say, if you wanted to open up a restaurant and before you actually go to open a restaurant, you could cook for a few friends, 6, 8, 10 people, and create the atmosphere that you would like to have in your home, or at a relative's home, or in a certain space, just to practice for it, just to get yourself ready. And then and look at the cost of it, uh, look at the preparation of it. And just imagine if you had to do this night in and night out, the kind of work it would take. But you're visualizing your success because you've set these goals. You've got this long-term deal you want to do, but now it's in an actionable step. You're doing it in real time. And so what you get a chance is to picture yourself achieving your goal because you're doing it right there. So you get you get to imagine the feelings that are associated with it. And literally you start to change your mindset in real time. You get to see what it means to be uh, a cook, or what it means to be the a restaurateur, and checking with your guests to see how they like the food and the ambiance. So in order to change and broaden your mindset for success, you have to first embrace a growth mindset. You have to set clear goals, and then you have to visualize success, the success that you want to have. And just those three things, if you just started right there, you'd be surprised at how you get prepared for the next steps. So let's go through it one more time. You want to embrace a growth mindset by believing that your abilities and your intelligence can be developed further through dedication and hard work. You want to set a clear goal, and then you want to have your long-term goal broken down into short, actionable steps. Now, I picked a restaurant because we all like to eat, and you can easily create that kind of atmosphere in your own home or in the home of one of your relatives. And so now the actionable step takes place because as a person who really wants to open up a restaurant, you get to see what it looks like to open, and the goal that you've set. You actually get to see it worked out in real actionable steps because you're doing it. And then as you're creating it, you're creating the ambiance. You get to visualize the success. You get to picture yourself um, achieving your goals, and you get to imagine the feelings that are associated with it. Changing a mindset is important for you to know that just because you change it don't mean it stays changed. There's a lot of work that goes into it. And that's what we're going to talk about. That work. That work that tells you one time, twice, 5 times isn't enough. Every time you step onto the playing field, the mindset that you step on to the playing field with is going to be the mindset that drives you. I'm Jay King. You're tuned into the Jay King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. We'll be right back. How was that,
Jay,
Mike?
got it.
Okay. And then another 12?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
you're good. You can go 12. You went a little bit long, but that's okay.
Now, how long did I go?
You went 13 and a half.
So do you want me to go 10 and a
You
half
want to go
here?
11? Yeah,
And
go
I can
11 here.
go 11? You ready?
Yeah. Yeah. You're on.
You're tuned into the Jay King Show with KBLA Talk 1580. I'm Jay King. We are talking about how to change your mindset, how to broaden your mindset for success. And we started off with just simply embracing a growth mindset, which makes you believe that you have the ability and, and intelligence to, I'm sorry, Mike, let me go back. Okay. Boom. Okay. 1626. Okay. 27. Um, you We're back at KBLA Talk 1580, and we're talking about changing and broadening your mindset for success. And the first thing you have to do is embrace a growth mindset, which believes that you have the ability to, oh shit, the one thing we have to do is embrace a growth mindset, which believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. That's what embracing a growth mindset will do. And then you have to set a goal and visualize success. Now, once you've done all those things, once you've uh, embraced the growth mindset, set your clear goal and visualize success, now you have to be open to the feedback. You have to be ready to accept constructive criticism. And then you have to use that opportunity to improve yourself. Now, for me, I decided that maybe I want to be a motivational speaker. So I had an event a few weeks ago, and everything went well, except that I didn't use the script that I had written or the speech that I had written. And I decided that I would just go off the top of my head. I believed in my abilities and my intelligence. I developed them. I thought through the hard work. I went through this speech over and over again, and then my goal was to be successful in delivering that speech. And so I did the speech off the top of my head, not using what I had written, but what I felt. And I didn't know if I was good or not. As a matter of fact, I left the stage believing that I had failed miserably. And the next day, over the next few days, people called me and told me that it was good. And I talked to a guy and said, that I knew would be very critical. And he said, Jay, you were actually really good, except you gave no actionable alternatives. You didn't tell people what the actionable step was. And I knew he was right. And I just accepted the criticism. I didn't accept it as a put down, but as a constructive viewing of what I was doing. And then I used that opportunity to improve myself for the next time around. And when you embrace a growth mindset, these are the things that will help you to not just change for the day, not just change for the moment, but change for the journey. Because once you're open to changing your mindset, to broadening your mindset, it's easier to take the next steps. But you have to be open to feedback. And if the um what word would I say? If the criticism of me wasn't so great, I would have to be ready for the failure, because in order to have your mindset changed and broadened, you have to embrace failure. You have to see failure as a stepping stone to success. not as an obstacle in the way of it. So either way, I was ready because I really want to change and broaden my mindset. And that's what you have to do. You have to be willing to be open to the feedback, to embrace the failure, and then stay curious enough to learn how to better yourself. Because when you're curious, you will constantly seek to learn and expand your knowledge. And that's what I'm doing. And when you keep your mindset open, when you're open for the change, when you're ready to broaden it, their life becomes a lot more exciting because there's always something new to learn, always someplace new to expand, and always positive people because when you start to change your mindset in its growth, you start to surround yourself with positive people. But you also have to choose to associate yourself with those who inspire and challenge you. Those are things that you have to do for greatness, for the uh, for the mindset to change. Because what is a mindset? A mindset is a mental attitude. It's a fixed state of mind. And oftentimes, our mental attitude, our fixed state of mind, is what's around us, what we're being fed by. And those are the things that start to control us, control who we are, what we think, how we see ourselves. And so they don't coincide with growth. The world doesn't coincide with growth. The world is a stymie mechanism. It is trying to condition you to stay at a low vibration. That's why if you are somebody who is broadening and changing your mindset, you might go out into the world, I call it, into a space and you feel weird. You're like, man, it's so weird out here. What's wrong with people? It's because a lot of people don't believe in their abilities and intelligence. They don't believe that what they want to do can actually happen. So they're not developing, they're not dedicating, they're not working hard for the things that they want to do and be. And so if you ask them what goals they have, a lot of them don't have a clear goal or a goal at all because it's not what the world is teaching us. When you see somebody chasing a greater mindset, they look exciting to you. They look happy. They look vibrant because they are. And that's who you want to be. You want to be that person that is surrounded with positive people. You want to be that person who chooses to associate with those who will inspire and challenge you. You want to be around people who focus on solutions, not problems. If you shift your mindset from problems to potential solutions, you are always going to be vibrating at a high level because you won't get drugged down into the muck and the mire of the problem community. It's a community of people that have problems create problems, talk about problems, look for problems, and are the problem. And changing and broadening mindsets are allergic to problems because they're solution focused. And that's what, if you are solution focused, then you are embracing a growth mindset. A lot of what I say requires you to cultivate resilience. You have to develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks, and you have to keep moving forward. Even though everything around you says stop, or everything around you is pushing you down, your mindset has to say, keep moving forward. You're tuned into the Jay King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. I'm Jay King. We're talking about broadening and changing your mindset. We'll be right back.
Good timing.
Okay, how many minutes we have here?
We can go 9 here if you want.
9?
Yep.
Okay. You ready?
I am anytime.
Okay. We're back. It's the Jay King Show, KBLA Talk 1580. I'm glad you're here. We're talking about broadening and changing your mindset. Your mindset is, in definition, is your mental attitude. It's your fixed state of mind. And we want to divorce you from anything that's negative. We want to divorce you from anything that's holding you back. We want to marry you to all the possibilities that that your mind could imagine. By marrying yourself to possibilities, you open yourself to opportunities. And a lot of this happens, a lot of what happened in your mindset has a lot to do with your well-being and how you prioritize it. And when I say your well-being, I'm talking about your physical well-being. Are you exercising? Are you taking care of your physical health, your mental well-being? Are you who are you what kind of vibrations do you have around you? Are you around people that are building you up from a mental and an emotional standpoint? Because these things are vital for your sustained success. In order for you to sustain success, you have to prioritize your well-being. And you also have to practice gratitude. And you have to regularly acknowledge what you're thankful for. Because by acknowledging what you're thankful for, it helps you to maintain a positive outlook. It feeds the other part of that mindset that we talked about when we talked about cultivating resilience, focusing on solutions and not problems, surrounding yourself with positive people. All these things go hand in hand with practicing gratitude. And then you have to adapt a can-do attitude. So when a challenge is in front of you, you have to approach it with the mindset of I can do this, regardless of what it is. You may come uh, to an impasse where it just seems like it's difficult, but then it's your attitude that I can do it, and then you just get it done. All this is all married to the fact that you have changed your mindset. You've broadened the possibilities. You've set clear goals. You've visualized your success. You've visualized yourself achieving the goal, and you've imagined the feeling that's associated with it. You have been open enough to the criticism to use that criticism to improve yourself. Whatever mistakes that you've made, whatever failures you've seen, you've used those as stepping stones, not as obstacles. And from those stepping stones, you've learned how to expand and use that knowledge to help make you better. And you've done this by surrounding yourself with positive people, everything and everybody around you. And sometimes that means that you have to take your big circle and you have to shrink it down, because not everybody is focused on solutions. You got some problem people in your circle you got to get rid of, because you have to cultivate resilience. And those problem people won't help you cultivate the resilience that helps you develop the ability to bounce back from a setback, and that'll help keep you moving forward. And that's why you have to prioritize your well-being. That's where the physical, the mental, the emotional health are all vital. They all work hand in hand. And by practicing gratitude, you're thanking the people that are around you, all these wonderful people that continue to push you up and help push your mindset forward and change you. And you guys are doing it for each other. And you have to learn how to manage your time effectively. You have to prioritize your tasks. And you have to avoid procrastination. A lot of us procrastinate. And when you change your mindset, when you broaden your mindset, you start pushing out procrastination. You prioritize everything that you're doing, because everything, the mindset really is your state of mind is making you, I got to get this done. I can do it. This is what I want to do. You seek out mentorship. When you change your mindset, it's okay to find somebody who've achieved what you're aspiring to do and to learn from their experiences. You have to, when you seek out a mentorship, you have to make sure that as you're seeking out this mentor, that you keep your mind open. And this is where that mindset broadens. This is where the broadening of it comes in. You have to become adaptable. You have to be open to change. You have to be open to a new approach, especially if the situation is uncertain. You have to learn how to trust your mentor. You have to learn how to stay adaptable, but also you got to trust the mentor. And then you got to take responsibility for your actions, because your own decisions and mistakes are yours. So don't blame other people, or don't blame external circumstances, things outside of you. Don't make everything about, when you have a broadened mindset, you take responsibility. You don't blame other people. You step up. I got to get better. I know better than that. And when you broaden your mindset, when you start changing, you have to learn how to celebrate small wins. You have to acknowledge even what people might call a minor achievement, because this is how you stay motivated. This is what motivates you. And then you have to invest in your own personal development. And what I mean by that is you have to dedicate time and resources to improve yourself. And that's whether it's through a book, some type of course or workshop, or even a program like this, listening to this program. This is investing personal time into development. And then you have to practice self-discipline. You got to strengthen your ability to stay focused and consistent in what it is that you're trying to do. A lot of people will do everything. They'll do everything right except practice self-discipline. Any little thing can throw them off, and now they off, to the club or to the concert. No, you got self-discipline. It's going to strengthen your ability to stay focused. It's going to strengthen your ability to be consistent in what you're doing. The commitment will be so heavy to what it is that you're doing. The commitment that you make will be so heavy that nobody will take you off your course, and nobody will stop you from getting the mission done. And through all of this, everything that we're talking about, you have to be patient. You have to be patient, and you have to understand that success takes time, and success requires persistence. You have to know that during the course of changing and broadening your mindset, oatmeal is better than no meal. It's not going to happen overnight just because all the things that I'm telling you to do, you do them. It doesn't mean that everything tomorrow you're going to wake up and it's just going to fall in line. That's not how it works. So you have to eliminate the negative self-talk. You have to replace the self-doubt with affirmations and a positive inner dialogue. Yeah. Broadening and changing your mindset isn't as easy as it sounds, but it's more rewarding than I could ever tell you. You're tuned into the Jay King Show. It's KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to me on. I'm Jay King, and we will be right back.
Thanks, Jay.
How was that?
Good. We're right on time. We're doing good. Can we do
Okay.
2 4s here? 4 4?
2 4s? Okay.
4 4.
You ready?
Yes, sir, I am.
You said 2 4s, right?
Yes, please.
All right. It's the Jay King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. I hope you guys are enjoying this show as much as I am. And I get enjoyment out of it because I'm really talking to me. I'm really reaffirming some of the things that I'm doing with myself. So a lot of times when I do these shows, I'm doing them for me, but I'm talking to you, and hopefully you're getting something out of it as I am. And we're talking about broadening and changing your mindset, not staying so stuck. And sometimes I've been pretty successful in different things, but just because you're successful at something doesn't mean that you want to stay there. You want to continue to rise and grow and challenge yourself, because by seeking challenges, you step out of your comfort zone, and you take on new experiences, and those experiences test your abilities. Are you as good as you think you are? You know, are you as ready as you think you might be? So you have to be grateful for challenges. I'm grateful for any challenges that come my way. I embrace challenges as an opportunity for growth rather than a roadblock. So I seek challenges, and then I'm grateful to the challenge. And then you have to actively listen. You have to develop your listening skills so that you can learn more from other people. And by doing so, you improve your communication skills. So if you develop your listening skills so that you can learn from other people, you improve your communication skills. It's as much as I think I know, I have so much more to learn. And I'm grateful for the challenge. So I'm seeking that challenge out. And that's why I even decided, hey, I want to be a motivational speaker. Well, it's not as easy as it looks. And it requires a lot of work. And for me, gets me out of my comfort zone. It's a new experience that is testing my abilities. And I'm grateful for that test because I've embraced the challenge. And and I'm open to the opportunity for growth. And I'm not looking at it as a roadblock, but rather as a growth block. And I'm listening to people, and that's why I ask people, hey, tell me what I need to improve on. What do I need to do better? Because I wasn't, it was my first time. And this is where you start practicing mindfulness, because you have to be present in the moment to improve your focus. You have to be present in the moment to reduce your stress. And you have to be present in the moment to increase your productivity. And you have to stay disciplined in all that you do. So the mindset is an incredible tool for the spirit. The mindset is a wonderful foundation for the mind and the heart. These are the things that are going to help you to not just get there, but stay there. It's the J King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. When I come back, we're going to button this thing up. I hope you're enjoying the program. We'll be right back.
Cool. Very much so.
And we're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the last 4 minutes, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's the J King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. We're coming in for a landing. But before we do, I just want to say a couple of things to you. Number one, as you broaden your mindset and as you change who you are and what you do, you're going to get financially enriched, because that's what happens. Among other things, emotionally, spiritually, the enrichment is going to come to you. But I want to talk about financial enrichment, because you have to stay disciplined with finances. See, the more you make doesn't mean the more you should spend. You should develop good financial habits and make smart decisions with your money. Learn how to invest for tomorrow and for a rainy day, and learn from others' mistakes. And don't just study people who ended up on the top of the mountain. Study failures, people who failed at things. Study your own failure. Study things that you've done poorly at, because you want to avoid making the same mistakes over and over again. So learn from your mistakes and learn from others' mistakes and study failures. Challenge your limiting beliefs, the things that limit you. You have to identify and confront the thoughts that hold you back from reaching your potential. And the reason why I know you have them is because we live in a world where opportunity is everybody's option. We all have the opportunity to be as comfortable as we want to be, but we have limiting beliefs inside of us that stop us from growing to that next level. Identify and confront those thoughts that hold you back from reaching your potential. And take regular breaks. Sometimes you got to rest and recharge so that you don't burn out, so that you can maintain a focus. And always keep a long term perspective. Live in today, into the right now, but focus on the bigger picture and avoid getting bogged down with short term setbacks. Don't let a short term setback stop you from moving forward. By implementing these strategies, what you will do is you'll gradually shift your mindset toward a mindset that embraces growth, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to achieving success. My name is Jay King. You've just listened to the Jay King Show at KBLA Talk 1580. We'll see you next time. How was that, Mike?
Good, good. Good, sir.
Okay. All right, you guys. It airs Sunday morning at 7 a.m. on KBLA Talk 1580 in Los Angeles. It doesn't air on Saturdays too?
Not that I can find.
Okay. So it's just Sunday. Okay. So maybe they moved me. So, but you guys can download, go to the iHeartRadio, download the iHeartRadio app. Download the iHeartRadio app. And then when you download the iHeartRadio app, search for The Jay King Show. The Jay King Show. And then you can follow me and follow me on The Jay King Show. All right. And then you can listen to all my shows, past, present, and in the future. Thank you, Del Burney. Thank you, Mo Moon. Hey, Jay King family. Down 25 pounds. All right. Who was that down 25 pounds working toward?
Our sister Renee Chapman.
Working toward the cruise next year, 1 pound at a time. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Wonderful. And that cruise,
Congratulations.
you're gonna be out there showing people what you're working with.
My New Year's resolution was 12 pounds in a year.
Oh, really?
Couldn't do it.
John Ruiz. John, did you call Mervin like I told you to? And if you called Mervin and he didn't pick it up, send him a text. Say Jay King told me to call you. Please tell him it's about your son, and leave him your number. Are these being downloaded as it goes on? Are these shows being downloaded, Mike, as they go on?
Yes, they are.
Thank you, Wanda. Wanda said this was beautiful. Yes, they are. EMAC, they're being downloaded. All right. Anybody else? Anything else? Anybody want to say anything? Mike, we're good now?
Yep. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Wanda.
We're good.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I will let you guys get back to what you're doing, and I will see you guys in the morning. I'm saying I'm downloading. Oh, you're downloading it. Good. Okay. Good. Peace out, y'all.
Cool. Thanks all.
Do I end the stream or do you end it, Mike?
I'll end it.